Psychology holds that a person's words and deeds can disclose details about their intentions and character. You might be surprised to learn this, yet psychologists are aware of it. The field of criminal psychology is well liked for a reason. Humans have a tendency to respond in particular ways. Our subconscious is more deeply connected to every action we conduct. Our true selves reside in our subconscious. You cannot alter your fundamental personality, no matter how skilled you are as an actress. By the end of this video, we will have assessed her worth your time based on this fact. You will learn how to predict a woman's innermost feelings. First place. I'm currently really busy. Any partnership must recognize the demands that come with work. We understand that being a man entails responsibilities that often extend beyond typical business hours. Everyone finds it challenging to juggle their personal and work commitments. However, despite the daily hustle, people deliberately try to set aside time for their family. This deliberate action is motivated by the knowledge that family is important and demands care even when running necessary errands. But it's cause for concern. If your partner is habitually missing an action, it becomes a warning sign. In a committed and healthy relationship, when she often replies, "I'm in the middle of a job," whenever you reach out via messages or calls claiming to be busy right now. Both parties should genuinely want to connect and make an effort to do so. Regardless of her busy schedule, a woman who truly wants a man will find a way to make time for him. This conduct could be a sign of a relationship lacking commitment and priorities. Quality time and communication are essential components of a solid relationship. Addressing the issue is crucial if your partner routinely distances herself by citing her busy schedule. Communication about expectations and shared time can make or break the viability of a relationship. It's always about her. Guys, it's essential that you understand not every emotion or everyday event is about you. It raises concern. This pattern becomes particularly evident when a major event, like a job promotion, should warrant shared joy. Rather than celebrating, she diverts attention to unrelated matters, thus downplaying the significance of your successes. In a healthy partnership, both individuals should sincerely care about one another's lives, goals, and ambitions. When a person consistently steers the conversation to focus only on their own interests, it shows a deficiency in empathy and regard for your emotions. This narcissistic behavior is evident of a self-centered character. If you notice this pattern occurring in your relationship with your partner, it might be beneficial to reassess the connection. Keep in mind that a thriving partnership depends on reciprocal understanding, encouragement, and joint experiences. If you observe a recurring pattern of self-focused behavior in your partner, where your accomplishments and goals are consistently overlooked in favor of her interests, it's important to confront the matter. A healthy relationship depends on both individuals participating in one another's lives, providing support and rejoicing together during successful times. If this dynamic is missing, and your partner continually prioritizes her wants over yours, it could suggest that the relationship doesn't have the essential groundwork for lasting joy. In these situations, it might be wise to evaluate if the relationship is deserving of your time and emotional resources. If the disparity continues, it may point to underlying problems that could obstruct the growth and satisfaction you rightfully seek in a romantic connection. Cultivating a healthy and flourishing relationship requires concentrating on the present and future instead of fixating on previous experiences. It is generally seen as inappropriate to persistently mention past relationships while being in a committed partnership. When you are in a relationship with a girl who frequently alludes to her ex, it signals a concern. This pattern can appear in various contexts, even during simple activities like preparing a meal. If she unnecessarily brings up her ex, remarking on how it generates unnecessary stress and might cause you to feel uncertain about your position as her current partner. If this happens consistently, it's important to acknowledge the chance that you might be a rebound boyfriend. Repeatedly referencing past relationships indicates that she could be trying to deal with unresolved emotional challenges or looking for reassurance by comparing your behavior to that of her ex. Being seen as a safety net, rather than being chosen out of genuine affection, can create a harmful imbalance within the relationship. If you notice that she frequently mentions her ex, it's a strong indication to think about ending the relationship right away in order to safeguard your emotional health. Steer clear of becoming too emotionally invested in a situation that may not have the basis for a healthy and satisfying relationship. It's your responsibility. This specific warning sign is commonly ignored by numerous men in relationships. It centers on a troubling trend where your partner does not apologize or accept accountability for her behavior. In healthy relationships, recognizing errors and giving heartfelt apologies are essential elements. However, if you find yourself in a position where you have to plead for forgiveness after your mistakes, yet when she errs, it conveniently turns into your responsibility, this is a significant red flag. The lack of authentic apologies, combined with the habit of deflecting blame onto you, can foster a harmful environment. A thriving relationship is built on shared accountability, where both individuals recognize each other's contributions and are open to forgiving each other's errors. If your partner frequently sidesteps acknowledging her shortcomings and opts to lay blame on you, it indicates a deficiency in emotional maturity. This resistance to owning up to mistakes can be damaging to the well-being and endurance of the relationship. It is wise to be cautious when facing such behavior. Reflect on whether the connection is established on mutual respect and understanding. Highlighting weaknesses. In a strong and flourishing relationship, partners ought to support and inspire each other's personal development. However, a significant warning sign appears when your partner repeatedly emphasizes your shortcomings without offering helpful advice. In a nurturing partnership, she should be motivating you to better yourself and making sure you feel cherished and safe when you are with her. A key element of a healthy relationship is that your partner enhances your emotional well-being. When she regularly points out your flaws without providing any advice on how to improve, it fosters a negative and insecure atmosphere. It's crucial to feel at ease with who you are when in a relationship, and it's concerning if she persistently emphasizes your shortcomings instead of assisting you in becoming a better person. An encouraging partner ought to have a positive impact on your life. Cultivating an environment that inspires you to become the finest version of yourself. If your partner consistently undermines you and dissuades you from bettering yourself, it's an important warning sign that shouldn't be overlooked. Ending that type of relationship is essential for your emotional health and personal development. Keep in mind, a supportive relationship should enable you to flourish, rather than restrain you or leave you feeling unworthy. It's a prevalent saying among women that you serve as their emotional support. First and foremost, remember that you are her partner, not her therapist. Your role isn't to address her mental health issues or to find solutions to her problems. We recognize the desire to feel like a hero, but it isn't your responsibility to fix her problems. If she appears vulnerable in front of you, she doesn't require you to play the savior. By taking on that role, she may come to rely on you for everything. What she truly needs is a qualified psychiatrist to provide her with counseling. If you choose to take on the role of her rescuer, that connection will not be a mutual one. Such dynamics quickly become tiresome, leading you to resent yourself. Therefore, before you arrive at that point, it is best to part ways for your own well-being. It wasn't anything significant. Finding out that your partner has been disloyal is certainly one of the most upsetting events in a relationship. When faced with circumstances like this, how your partner reacts is pivotal in shaping the relationship's future. Should she minimize the gravity of the issue by saying things like, "It was nothing serious," it brings up major red flags. Loyalty and trust are the essential cornerstones of a thriving partnership. At its essence, love depends on the shared trust between partners. People are biologically inclined to create lifelong bonds with others. Experiencing infidelity can be a traumatic event that may damage the emotional bond between you and your partner. If she argues that her infidelity was insignificant or a singular incident, it's important to treat this assertion carefully. Even if she admits to her actions, the trust that has been broken is profound and can leave enduring effects on the relationship. Ignoring your feelings and trying to minimize the seriousness of the situation only intensifies the sense of betrayal. If your partner refuses to recognize the seriousness of the problem and isn't willing to put effort into restoring trust, departing from the relationship may be essential for safeguarding your emotional health. Being overly sensitive can be an issue. Clear communication and mutual understanding in a relationship are crucial for creating a nurturing and supportive atmosphere. However, when your partner brushes aside your feelings with comments like, "You're just being too sensitive," it brings up worries about her empathy and emotional awareness. In any healthy and caring relationship, it's important to handle jokes about setbacks or failures with care and understanding. If your partner mocks your real challenges and denies any wrongdoing when you address it, that's a concerning indication. A caring partner ought to provide support and reassurance in tough times rather than diminish or criticize you for your genuine errors. Insisting that you should just withstand challenges and show constant resilience can have a harmful impact on emotions. Your partner should be there to encourage and inspire you, not belittle you as an individual. When she makes unfavorable comparisons to others who might have thrived in similar situations, it fosters a toxic atmosphere that damages your self-worth. In a supportive relationship, both individuals should aim to uplift and inspire one another. If your partner regularly uses thoughtless comments and neglects to acknowledge how her words affect your emotional state, it's essential to value your mental well-being. Exiting this kind of relationship is necessary to create a setting that encourages your personal development and boosts your self-esteem. Keep in mind that a caring partner should motivate you to improve yourself, rather than bring you down with hurtful remarks. Lastly, compliance is key. In relationships, effective communication and shared respect are crucial for preserving a solid and encouraging bond. It's typical for partners to align their timetables and go over their plans, aiming for a balance between personal and joint time. Nevertheless, if one partner starts to insist on compliance, it's a serious warning sign. Although it's sensible for couples to communicate about different areas of their lives, such as social activities and interests, the essential factor is preserving individual independence and liberty. If your partner demands to control every aspect of your life and expects you to comply, it indicates a toxic power imbalance in the relationship. Requiring you to give up your interests or preventing you from spending time with friends is a blatant violation of your personal space and freedom. If things reach a point where she issues ultimatums that force you to choose between her and your friends, it's essential to reassess the relationship. Such controlling behavior can be stifling and restrict your autonomy, your capacity to experience a satisfying and balanced life. If you find yourself feeling trapped and limited, leaving such a relationship is crucial for maintaining your independence and joy. You are being unfaithful. Trust is fundamental to any thriving partnership, and baseless claims of cheating can significantly damage the connection between individuals. Although a certain level of jealousy is natural and can even be viewed as beneficial in moderation, unfounded allegations lacking solid proof can be harmful. If your significant other frequently suspects you of infidelity without valid reasons, it points to a more significant problem within the relationship. Trust requires effort from both parties, and without evidence to indicate the contrary, unnecessary accusations undermine the basis of shared trust and respect. Noticing initial signs like rummaging through your phone indicates distrust and may result in a harmful atmosphere. Challenging these allegations can be emotionally taxing, particularly when faced with opposition to rational proof. A strong relationship ought to be founded on trust, empathy, and open dialogue. If your partner persistently doubts your loyalty without justification, it's crucial to tackle the root of their insecurities or trust concerns. If attempts to address these problems remain ineffective, and the relationship turns into a source of emotional fatigue, consider whether it would be better for you to move forward and seek a relationship built on trust and mutual respect. These essential qualities should never be underestimated when involved with a woman. Although women may be more emotional and can respond according to their feelings, that doesn't mean logic should be completely ignored. It's important to uphold your self-esteem and select a partner who encourages and inspires you, steering clear of those who sap your energy. For more captivating conversations, please kindly like, share, and click on the subscribe button for more updates.